The internet has become part of our life. People adjust to new habits in the internet age, such as people now reading news from the internet sources instead of traditional newspaper, checking their electronic email instead of waiting for physical mail or shopping online. The internet has endlessly brought comfort to our lives. Without a doubt, the internet has helped us have an easier life. That so many people think that what would we do if one day the internet were gone, because they want to go to Facebook and then share their thoughts or just simply what they are doing with their friends or anything else. But some people argue that the internet has brought some negative aspect to their children, like their children learn some violence from the internet and then imitate them into the real life. And they said we still live a good life without the internet. So what's the truth? According to the Internet and Society report of Stanford University dated February 2000, 43% of American households are connected to the internet and 55% of the population have access to the internet. The revolution of the internet has been changing human beings' lives tremendously, creating both advantages and disadvantages. Today I want to talk about three main points. First, how internet changed our way of sharing information and communicating with each other. Second, the new type of business is also creating in the new internet era. And the last main point is about the dark sides of the internet. Okay, I'm going to start off by giving you more details about the first advantage of the internet, how it's changed our ways of sharing information and communicating with each other. First of all, the boom of the internet has opened access to information to all people despite background, race, or languages. A special report data everywhere in Economist magazine dated February 2010. Information has gone from scarce to super abundant. And in a recent update from NASCAR website, there are over 200 million websites around the world. So that's a huge source of information. One with a computer connected to the internet can decide what he's interested in and what he wants to know about from those information. To the student, the internet has helped us gather information for their papers, their speech, as I did with my speech today. To teachers, the internet also helps them recognize plagiarism in their students' paper. They can go to the internet and type the sentence that they think the student used it without giving the author credit, and then it shows the answer right away. So in short, I can say nothing is undercover in the internet age. Communication is another benefit of the internet. It has taken a big step forward in connecting people all around the world. The explosion of social networking sites such as Facebook, MySpace, or Twitter has created a great opportunity for everyone to connect with each other. They can share their feelings, their thoughts, or what they are doing, where they are at to their friends instantly. In addition, using computer-based software to talk to friends is also become a common trend to young people nowadays. Actually, I personally talk to my parents in weekend during the software named Skype, so I can keep in touch with the flow of life in my country. One day, my parents told me that, hey, your friend got a scholarship to go to the States, and you got more friends over there, and I was happy about that. And better communication also fosters collaboration among countries. That's my second main point. Outsourcing is a new type of business and just started in the internet age. In the book, The World is Flat Outsourcing, the author, Thomas Friedman, stated that outsourcing is just one dimension of a much more fundamental thing happening today in the world. Indeed, outsourcing is contracting with external provider in providing services to customer. In the corporate world today, call center service and payroll is exported to India and China, and the Indian and Chinese workers do all those kind of jobs instead of American do that. In the case of HP and Dell, they contract with Indian and Chinese workers to work in their call center service and payroll, so they can cut off a huge expenses in hiring Americans to do the same job that Chinese and Indian can do with a lower price. Another benefit of outsourcing is hiring workers from another hemisphere can keep the corporation work 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. For example, if American go to sleep, the worker in India and China is working, and when the worker in China and India is sleeping, American is working. So that's a great benefit of outsourcing. Another, online banking is also the most convenient and easiest way to manage your flow of money. For individual perspective, you can control your payment through online banking. You can go to the internet and go to your account and you see all the transactions you did in a period of time. With corporation, the internet, online banking empowers them to collaborate with other corporations and support their customer better. According to Financial Service Club blog, dated March 2010, Walmart handles more than 1 million customer transactions every hour, equivalent to 167 times the books in American's Library of Congress. That's a huge amount of transaction, and without the internet and online banking, no corporation can do the same job. For what I said above, it seems like the internet benefit us, but let's look at the dark sides of the internet. Too much doesn't mean too good. As the same report, data everywhere in the Economist magazine, qualifying the amount of information that exists in the world is hard. Nowadays, everyone can publicize their opinion about a certain area on the internet through their personal website or blog, and unfortunately, those information is not censored by any credibility author or person. So it's not good if someone can get those information and use them inappropriately. Privacy violation is also a question not yet answered. CNN News reveals the fact that Google has hundreds of thousands of Gmail users, and they gather information from all the Gmail users so that they can provide the appropriate advertisement on their Gmail account. And we don't know what Google uses those information for, what purpose. Online phishing is one of the biggest concerns nowadays also. According to Australian Payments Clearing Association, total loss of fraud transaction is about $200 million in 2009. That's a lot of money, and now it's easy for you to go to the internet and clicking the mouse and buy a book or rent a movie or reserve a ticket to an event. And be careful with the click, because if you click to a wrong link or website, it costs you money. To summarize my information I shared with you above, I want to helping you have a new perspective about the internet and become a knowledgeable user and use internet as a useful tool to support your study and to have a better life also. Thank you.